Hey my zombies, welcome to the Conjurer's Table. It's me, Matthew, and today we are going to be discussing Patrick Valenza's Mildred Payne Oracle of Black Enchantment by Deviant Moon. Ooh! This is weird, sorry. Just because my camera is kind of like flipped around the other way, so I'm like used to looking this way when the little thing's right there. Hey, how are you? Oh, hold on. Let me just do this. Upload. There we go. Now I'm on my live. And now I can read everyone's comments. Okay. Hello, welcome. Okay, hold on one second, guys. Sorry about this. I'm gonna flip the camera around. Oh no, it's locked. Grrr. This is gonna be weird. Okay. Sorry, guys. Ugh. Okay. There we go. How is everybody? This is... there we go. Okay. Hi, Jessica. Okay, there we go. Sorry. So guys, we are here today to talk about, hi Steven, the Mildred Payne Oracle of Black Enchantment by Patrick Valenza. And I absolutely love Patrick Valenza's work. Like, I pretty much have like all of his cards. I have this, I have the Triomphe de la Luna, I have the Mildred Payne Secret Pocket Oracle Seance Edition, 2nd edition, 1st edition. I also have his... oh, what are they called? It's his cabinet cards. Hi, Jezebel. Oh, what are they called? What are they called? I forget. I'm gonna have to look that up because I can't remember what the name of the deck is. And then what else do I? Oh, and then of course, obviously, I have the Deviant Moon Borderless Edition. Hi, Debbie. Hi, Janelyn. So here is the secret pocket. Oh, not the Secret Pocket Oracle. The Oracle of Black Enchantment. So this is how big the cards are. And yes, they are actually different from the other decks, because most decks are read vertically. These are actually read horizontally. Hi, Jen. Glad you're here. And then this is what the box looks like. So that's the front. And then we have this side here, which reads... the Oracle of Black Enchantment is Mildred Payne, the Red Witch... The Oracle of Black Enchantment is Mildred the Red Witch Payne's most powerful divination tool, believed to have been created circa 1932. The deck is reminiscent of old wood cuts and filled with dark secrets. It was rediscovered in 2018 during the exhumation of Mildred's long-forgotten grave. So cool. So that's what it says on the side there of the box. And then on the other side, we just have a picture of one of the cards. This is, I believe, the Black Cat. Hi, Hexen! Oh, and then we have the title on the other side. Oh, is that upside down to you guys? Oh, it is upside down. That's why I couldn't read it. I was like, it looks backwards, and then I can't read it anyways because it was upside down. And then on the other side, we have another card, which I forget which card that is. But yeah, the box is gigantic. It's actually quite sturdy. Feels really nice. So let's dig into this deck. Which, okay guys, sorry. Give me a minute here because I completely forgot to put this in order. So I'm quickly going to put this in order. And give me 1 minute here. Oh, and they're upside down too. Hey, Eric. Oh, Eric! How are you? That's so weird to see you here. So, everyone, a little backstory. I used to work at Kenneth Cody here in Rhode Island, and Eric James was the Wella instructor that came to our salon to help teach us about Wella. And I only just, like, how long ago, Eric, was it? Like, a month ago that I discovered that you were into what I practice. Okay, so hold on. I'm just gonna quickly rearrange these cards because they're all out of order. 38. Let's put that there. 40. 28. I'll put there. 26. 17. 3. 50. Oh! Okay. And that just fell on the floor. 7. Where's my 40s? Oh, right here. What is this? 29. Sorry, guys. Give me a minute here. 22. 15. This is awkward. I should have, like, put them all in order beforehand, but I was trying to edit the Mildred Payne first segment before I started this and completely forgot to check to see if these were all in order. 30, 30, 30, 30, where are you? Where are you? Oh, 30's over here. 6, 12, 20s, 40, 20, 20, 30, 41, 35. Where's my 30s? Right there. 40, 40, 24, 11, 10, 30. Almost done here, guys. 52. Oh, no, that's 30. 30, 13, 13, 20, 12. There, 40. Mildred, and the extra ones. Okay, now quickly gonna rearrange these. Hi, Pepper. Hi, Johnny. Okay, so 19, 13, 2, 5, 10, 8. So 10, 9, 8. 4, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10. What card is this that fell? 10. Okay. 11, 12. Where's card 13? Oh, really, guys? Unlucky 13? Oh, that's not good. Is it here? Nope. Oh, here it is. Of course, it was in a different pile. Man, gonna need a buzzer soon. Right. Sorry, hold on, guys. So 13, now where's 14? Oh, there it is. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Where's 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. And my 30s. 30. 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39. 41. Oh, what was that? Oh, that was 45. Where's this one? 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52. Yay! Okay. Now that I awkwardly got them in order and you've all been watching me that whole awkward time. Hold on, I'm just catching up on everyone's comments here. Hi, Hidden Behind the Moon. And hello to everyone who came in. Hi, Pepper. Okay, so now let's get onto the deck, finally. So when you first open the deck, you receive, obviously, the cards, which are right here, and you have the title deck, which simply says Mildred Payne, Oracle of Black Enchantment, with the cool little skeletal dudes. And it reads, oh, download card descriptions, meanings, spreads, and deck history at www.deviantmoon.com/obe.htm. And then, ooh, on the back, it has a little note from Mildred herself, which reads, reach deep into my blood red petals and retrieve my most powerful creation, the Oracle of Black Enchantment by Mildred Payne. Then also with this deck, you receive 3 cool other cards. So the first one is a picture of Mildred Payne in 1933, when she must have been in her prime, obviously after she got out of the asylum. And then on the back is this cool kind of like, right, Jen? She is a bit creepy, and her eyes, oh my god. And then this is the back of that card. And then you have the Fenwood Coven of 1933. And guys, how do I know that? It says on the back of the card. But yep, that was her coven. I wonder which one she is. Oh, she's actually not in that photo. So I guess those are her sisters, which are just as creepy looking. It kind of reminds me of The Chilling Adventures of Sabrina. And then the final card you have is of Mildred and Claire in the Fenwood Asylum, 1929. So there is Mildred with her little doll, Claire. And on the back is this. And I believe this right here actually was one of the wrappings that Patrick had made that he actually had on auction to be sold at one point, which I didn't get in time. But oh well, that's fine. Okay. I know it is like kind of a bit creepy, and her eyes, guys, I wish I had one of the photos of her eyes. They're like bugged out to the max. They're like bling, but it's like so creepy. She was a really creepy child. But no, Hexen, it's not a real coven. It's all fictional, so it's all fake, not real. But what's actually interesting is Patrick does live in a cemetery, or live near a cemetery that he gets his graveyard dirt from, and where he did his exhumation of Claire video. And he actually does live next to an abandoned asylum. that is not really actually called Fenwood, but I forget what the name of it is. But he does live next to it. So that's how I actually got a lot of his inspiration for the Mildred Payne series, for a lot of his drawings. For example, the skull with the wings, I guess on a lot of the gravestones of the grave that he lives next to, it's on those. So that, yeah, a lot of his inspiration for his creations come from where he lives. Actually, that kind of makes sense. That's where I would draw my inspirations from. Huh? Okay, so the first card we have here is number 1, and it is the Cavalcade. Now, another thing, guys, with his deck, or not his deck, this deck, the Black Enchantment, what I noticed with the definitions is they have a dark meaning and a light meaning. So I'm guessing the dark meaning is meant to be reversed, and then obviously the light meaning is the tarot meaning. So for example, the Cavalcade here, the dark meaning, actually let's go with the light meaning. So the light meaning is personal growth and unique challenges lie ahead. And as you can see, they're kind of like coming out of the demon's mouth. And then the dark meaning is trouble looms and series of unfortunate events. So it's like either they're, well, obviously they're coming out of the dark into the light. That's how I see it. Okay. And then card number 2 here is the Angry Mob. Now, the Angry Mob light meaning is celebration of a common cause and unity, obviously because they're all together. And then the dark meaning is resistance against ambition and rebellion forming, which makes sense because, I mean, they all have pitchforks and they're all like, ah, let's go kill the demon that's actually right behind them. Hi, Elle. Good to see you. Just going over the Oracle of Black Enchantment by Patrick Valenza, Deviant Moon. And then card number 3, here we have, is the Gardener. And the light meaning is eliminate negativity and take personal responsibility. It's kind of like you're cutting away your issues and the negativity from your life. I was going to say something, but I'm not going to. And then the dark meaning is a failed idea and destructive person cutting you down, which could, I guess, make sense because it's like this could also be read as you and you're being cut down by someone else. Yep, exactly, Jez. She is killing the demon flowers. And then card number 4 here, we have, if I can flip my page, Abduction. Now, the Abduction card, light meaning, is follow clues to conclusion and something that is easily solvable. I mean, I'm not really sure how abducting a child is solvable. And then the dark meaning is loss and pain and your innocence being taken away. Exactly, Jen, hence the baby snatcher. Your innocence is being stolen from you. Exactly, you're cut off from the world. So that is card number 4. This is my favorite card, guys. It's so cute. Little skeletal children dancing around. So this card is so cute because it's called Sleighmates. So cute. Now the Sleighmates card, light meaning, means to not stress on what can be controlled and living carefree for the moment, which makes sense because these guys are dancing around carefree, not really realizing that they're bones. And then the dark meaning is ignoring impending problems and foolish naivety. Right? Exactly, Elle. I wish when we'd like, oh, actually, no, that's really sad. I was like, if only dead children were actually this cute, but I was like, that was like a really morbid thought, saying dead children. I'm sorry. And hold on, guys, I'm just gonna get up because my leg's falling asleep here. Okay. Hi, Caroline. So here we have the Wrapped Witches. And the light meaning of the Wrapped Witches is gift of persuasion, a smooth talker in tough situations, which makes sense because it's like this devil is wrapping them up in his persuasion. He's like, guys, you're under my control now. And then the dark meaning is limited beliefs or confusion and prisoner, which makes sense because they're wrapped up. So it's like you don't have anywhere to go. You're being held captive. These are not the droids you're looking for. Hi, hidden behind the moon. Oh, wait, did I already say hi? Oh, I think I did. But hello again. Card number 7 is also one of my favorite cards. This one is on a different page. Astral Projection. Exactly, the Jedi mind trick. Astral Projection, which makes sense because you're asleep here and this is your astral form that is about to be taken over by demons. Oh, which brings me to this one discussion we had about astral projection and someone saying that they were nervous about astral projecting because they were like, I don't want my soul or body to be taken over by demons. So that's kind of quite interesting with this card and that theory. But the astral projection card, light meaning, represents going beyond your limits and connecting to your spiritual self, which makes sense because you're going beyond the physical into the spiritual. And then the dark meaning represents vulnerability and taking a risk. Right, Jen, I am usually not naked either. Not that you would know. If I keep looking down, guys, I'm sorry. It's because my iPad is right here. And the charger won't go any further. Actually, I'm going to put it on my knee. So card number 8 is the Angel. Now, the Angel light meaning represents calling someone out for a transgression or being discreet. And it makes sense because he's like cursing and she's like tapping him on the shoulder being like, no swearing, this is a family channel. And then the reversed meaning is gossip and defamation of character. So that kind of makes sense. It's like, I want to talk to you about gossip. So-and-so did this. And she's like, not today, Satan, not today. Ain't nobody got time for that. Right? Yeah, the dark meanings are really cool. So for those who came in before I was talking about it, the Oracle of Black Enchantment has 2 sides, like obviously standard tarot, but it has a light meaning, and then the reversed meaning is known as the dark meaning of a deck, or the cards. This is an interesting card. So this card here is the Sick Witch. Obviously, as you can tell, because she's like, bleh, into the cup. Oh, what's going on here? Patrick, naughty, naughty. I like it. So the Sick Witch, light meaning, represents cleansing the body of toxins, a purge, hence I'm getting rid of my impurities, I'm getting rid of whatever's holding me back in life, I'm getting rid of the negativity. Actually, Hexen, at first, that's what I thought, but his body's on backwards and his face is facing forwards, so this actually is meant to be his tail, but of course reversed. That's so naughty. Now, the dark meaning of the Sick Witch is disease and sickness, physical neglect, and bad habits. Right, Elle? Oh, my. Okay, and if I'm oh, actually, guys, here, before I go into the next card, this is my Grimoire. Well, one of my 2 Grimoires. I have one for Hoodoo, and this is my Grimoire for Divination. So what, oh, and it's leather, so that's what the bind, or the, whatever, what's this part called again? This part actually is cool because it has, like, ridge, so it's like bump, ba-bump, bump, ba-bump, ba-bump. And that's the front. And then these are the pages that I'm reading. So this is the cover. And this actually is a sigil I created. I'm trying to remember if it's Ancestors. This is another one of the ancestral sigils I created. And, oh, actually what I think I'll do on another video is do a quick discussion of how I go about creating my sigils, because I have a very specific way of how I do it. And then I've been writing, I wrote down all the definitions in my grimoire of the cards I have. It's hard to do this. Okay, so back to the meanings. What were we on? That was number 9. So number 10 here, we have herbs. Literally herbs. Actually, these are beautiful herbs. This kind of like reminds me of what I'd put like, or what you see in like, oh my god, it makes me think of Practical Magic. When she's like, remember when she's flipping through the book and like you see kind of like the squished herbs in some of the pages? That's what kind of reminds me of. Oh, you do, Jen? I wonder if we probably do the same way of making sigils. I love making sigils. It's so much fun. I mean, sometimes it can be stressful too, because sometimes I'm like, oh, I don't even know how to create a sigil out of what I'm trying to do, and sometimes I'm just like, I actually don't like what I created at all. And yes, Hexen, it does look like a mandrake. So, sorry, the light meaning of herbs is remedy or a new solution through combination, which makes sense because when you think of medicine, you're combining different herbs or different ingredients to create something, whether it be obviously a new solution or a potion or to heal someone, to create a remedy. And then the dark meaning of herbs is dangerous poisonous combination. So obviously if it's this way, it's like, uh-oh, you're gonna die today. And then an unsolvable equation, because you know sometimes when you try and mix things together and they don't always work. Let's do Hangouts. Yes! When do you want to do that? Are we going to do that during the tarot meetup? I forgot what the second part of the tarot meetup was. Was it? No, not spill. Tarot something? Because I thought it was going to be like a tarot con, but then I saw the word. I'm like, oh wait, was that a typo? But that is the herb card. Yes, Hexen, in real life, mandrakes are, I believe, poisonous. Just like belladonna and something else. Another herb. Yes, this is... You're gonna die today! Exactly. So this is another card. This is card 11 called Spilled Secrets. Which is interesting because when you think of like skeletons in the closet, it's ironic that you're the one in the closet. And the skeletons are the one that's exposing your secrets. Oh, I just realized that. Oh, tarot stock. Thank you, guys. So Spilled Secrets, light meaning, represents evil deeds uncovered and the truth revealed. Which makes sense, because it's like you just spilled over the coffin and your secrets are pouring out. Then the dark meaning is bad mistake with dire consequences. So it's like, this could result in your death. It's kind of like, oh my god, Hexen, this reminds me of yesterday when you, Dave, and I were talking about the medicine ads, the ads for pills and stuff, and they're like, oh, this is the good benefits. Warning, but it could potentially lead to blah, 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 and then goes on like a long list of reasons why you shouldn't take the pill. That's kind of like what this card reminds me of. What card was this? I'm like, right, exactly. It will lead to death. And then also another dark meaning is incompetence or lack of cooperation. Which makes sense. It's like you're meant to work together to carry the coffin, but instead you accidentally just dropped it because one person isn't holding their weight and helping out. Yep, side effect. The side effect, death. So card number 12 is the Healing Witch. Now the Healing Witch, light meaning, is a cure or recuperation. Which makes sense because she's curing the child, but also signifying a time of rest in your life. When you need to like slow down and just kind of take a break, if it makes sense. Exorcism. So the dark meaning is physical mental depletion or worry for a loved one, which makes sense because this child's sick and the cat, the mom and the brother are all worried for him. They want to make sure the witch can heal him. Ah, is this a Matthew made me do it moment? But yeah, I've actually tried reading with this deck and it's very interesting. And very good to read with, actually. Now, card number 13 is the Black Cat. Oh, also, another thing that Patrick came across that's really cool with this deck that someone else discovered was that there's a black cat in the deck and a white cat in the deck. And somehow people were like, you could use it for yes or no questions because the black cat could represent no, the white cat could represent yes. But I tried doing that. I'm like, well, that doesn't really make sense because how are you meant to like, are you meant to like shuffle the two cards and then just draw one and that'll be your answer? Because I tried that and it was kind of weird because I always kept on knowing where the card was. I was like, okay, yep, I know I'm going to draw the black cat. Oh, nope, yep, that's what I thought. I drew the black cat. But yes, that is Loki. Oh, who's right here on the couch? Who does not look like this? Yes, this reminds me of Chilling Adventures of Sabrina with Salem, and right before it's like kind of that in transition part when he goes from the what's that thing called that he was? From something to the cat. But the black cat, like, oh wait, hold on, sorry, there was a question. Oh my god, grew up with my family owning a funeral parlor. Used to sleep downstairs from it all the time off the embalming room. Ooh. I don't know how I'd feel if my family owned a funeral parlor. I'd probably be creeped out. I don't do well with, like, bodies. So, sorry guys. The light meaning is to take control and to make your path. Obviously, because, like, he just took control of that poor bird. And I'm not really sure the making your path part. Let me think on that. Well, I think it's more like because he's like, bird, get out of my way. So he's like, whoosh, and he's like, whoosh, get out my way so I can walk. And then the dark meaning is bad luck or a problem, which makes sense because he doesn't look like he'd be someone you'd have around for good luck. And then fear and superstition, which makes sense because a black cat in a lot of cultures represents bad luck. And it's a very superstitious thing to have a black cat cross your path. Oh, making your path. There we go. So card number 14 is the cauldron. Bring that closer. Let you guys have a look at it for a minute. I wonder if I go whoosh. Oh yeah, it did kind of work. Did that hurt, Jen? I'm sorry. Now you know how I feel every single time you do that. Exactly. Black cat or be true to yourself. Black cat or be true to yourself. I am stealing your moves, Jen. So the cauldron light meaning is breaking up or dissolving a big problem. That makes sense. Like they just broke up that body and they're dissolving it in the cauldron. Sorry, hidden behind the moon. I didn't mean to scare you there. And then turn positive into negative. Turn positive into negative. I think I meant to write that the other way. Turning negative into positive. I was like, why would anyone want to turn a positive into a negative? And then the dark meaning is a bad mix and evil deeds, plans coming together, which makes sense because you're mixing something up that could possibly go wrong, obviously, because like nothing good ever came of trying to mix a dead corpse in a cauldron. And then evil deeds, plans coming together. They're together to create something. And then card 15 is the cover card. Oh, look at that, guys. The devil. Ooh, that must be a female devil. Awkward. Oh yeah, look, yeah, multiple breastises. So this is the Lucifer card. Sorry, not the devil card. The Lucifer card, light, represents recognizing true evil and face to be free. Sometimes I wonder what I wrote down. But, yep, recognizing true evil, because they're like, oh my god, he's evil, she's evil. And then the dark meaning is unchecked evil, oppression, darkness, totalitarian leader, and servitude. So this kind of reminds me a lot of the devil card in tarot. Oh, okay, that's what. And then card number 16 is on the next page, the execution. So the light meaning is justice served, satisfaction, because you know there's always satisfaction in hanging someone or watching your enemies wriggle in pain. And then the dark meaning is dire consequence, harsh penalty. I mean, harsh penalty. What can get worse than that as a penalty? And then paying the price and guilt by association, which makes sense. Burn the witch! Just kidding. Burn them all who knew her. He's holding up the Vulcan sign. Which one is? Oh, I just noticed the snake right there. Temptation? Or temptation that led to their downfall. Or deceit. The deceit. They're just hanging around. Exactly, Pepper. Now, card number 17 is so cute. They're fighting over the little skeletal dolly. The girl. Card number 17 is the dispute, which the light meaning means maintaining rights no matter the cost and seeking non-partial judgment or opinion. Hocus Pocus. I'm trying to remember that scene in Hocus Pocus. And then the dark meaning is a struggle, stalemate, impasse, and jealousy, which makes sense because they obviously can't solve who is going to get her. And they're obviously at an impasse because neither of them is wanting to back down. And they're jealous because they're like, well, I want a dead child. I want the corpse kid. It's my corpse kid, not your corpse kid. If it were me in the room, I'd be like, you take it. I don't want it. Number 18, we have the city. I sound so proper. The city. The city, light meaning, is strong and enduring legacy and the pinnacle of accomplishment, which makes sense because you worked hard to build what you created. And you created something that will last for a long, 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 long time. And then the dark meaning is hardships threatened to breach wall, imminent collapse of all you worked for, which makes sense because, like, if you don't have a strong foundation, then everything else will collapse. Hence, when it's upside down, the city is going to go whoosh, because if it's not strong and it's not built to withstand, it's going to just fall into the sky. Now, oh, actually, that's another thing I noticed that's kind of cool, is in some of the cards, he actually combines them and makes scenes out of them. So that's why it's a lot easier to read these. So this is card number 6. Nope. This is card number 18. And then this is card number 19. Oh, just kidding. Not upside down. So notice how this is this. So it's like a different view of the castle, which is really cool. And then card number 19 is the Harbinger. So the Harbinger, light meaning, is return of loved one after an ordeal. See this little creature here, he's like flying back to his master. He's like, oh my god, the city just burnt down. He's like, I know, Billy, I know. It's okay. I know, I just named that thing Billy. And then it also light meaning is a safe recovery of something lost. He's just glad that Billy's safe. That's all that matters to him. Yay, another Matthew made me do it. Maddie made me do it. Maddie made me do it. And then the dark meaning is ruin and chaos. And then a dark plan being fulfilled. So another way you can view it, he's just like, yes, Billy, we succeeded in bringing down the castle. Ha ha! It's like a Daenerys moment when she's like, well, I've never actually seen it, but I'm probably guessing she has those moments where like her dragons are flying back to her and she's like, yes, we did it. We destroyed them. I am queen. That's what I'm just guessing. I've never actually seen, what's that show called? Not Rain. Game of Thrones. There we go. Just remembered. Burn the Vatican. Hi, Michelle. How are you? Just in time. We're going through the Oracle of Black Enchantment by Patrick Valenza. And card 20 here is the Demon Ship, which makes sense because obviously there's demons in a ship. I am good. Now, the Demon Ship light meaning is exposure to foreign ideas and a new group of people arriving. So it's like they're on their way, they're arriving to their destination, but they're kind of, so it's like traveling over to another place that you've never been and you're like, ooh, what's around me? So that makes sense. And then the reversed dark meaning is trouble not far behind or unwelcome invaders, which makes sense. They're unwelcomed, especially to the mermaid. They're just like, ah, I wish you didn't catch me. Exactly, Hexen. It makes me think of Pirates of the Caribbean. Oh, by the way, I forgot to show you guys. That's what the back of these cards look like. So when I put up my Mildred Payne first part, I compare the Seance edition with the second edition. Now, originally in the first edition and the Seance, they had the same kind of back where it was like a puzzle piece. But with the new edition of the Mildred Payne original, the second edition, Patrick made it so that the card backs are all uniform and look actually like this. So it's kind of cool because then you can read the Mildred Payne Secret Pocket Oracle with this deck, which is probably why he created it, so that you can both use them. Now we have card number 21, which is the Attack. Oh, that's weird. I actually don't remember seeing this card. The Attack light meaning is attacking a problem full force, which makes sense. And then being relentless and showing no mercy, which is why they're all like, dinner, must eat. And he's like, don't eat me. They're like, no, we need food now. And then the dark, overwhelming. The dark meaning is overwhelming assault. I mean, like, come on, when 3 lions are attacking you, I think that's quite overwhelming, regardless if you're a demon. And then fighting multiple foes, just like the demon has to do in this photo. And then card 22 is on the next page, is Abandonment. This is such a sad card. But the light meaning is to leave problem or relationships behind. So it kind of makes sense. It's like she's leaving her relationship behind of someone that was probably abusive to her. Because I know a lot of the time it's really difficult to do that because you've loved the person, you thought you knew them, and now you have to move on, move forward, but it can be difficult and you can sometimes feel alone in the world. And it also means search for a better life, hence her traveling. And then the dark reversed meaning means abandonment, isolation, and withdrawal, along with self-pity and depression. So this kind of seems a little bit like the Hermit card to me, especially with needing to feel, not to feel, but to seek being withdrawn and isolation. This is like such a sad card. I'll put it down now. Dear. No problem, hidden behind the moon. Thanks for stopping in, though. Hi, Naomi. So card number 23 here is sentencing. Let's bring that closer so you guys can see that. So this kind of reminds me of the other card that I showed, the Hanging, I think it was. Oh, no, it was the Execution. So the sentencing light version is justice, enforcing the law, and elimination of a problem. She's the problem, clearly. And then the dark meaning is a day of reckoning and being unjustly convicted. Obviously, because she's like, but guys, I'm not really a witch. And they're like, yeah, you are. Burn the witch. No problem, Janelle. Oh, Janelyn, I'm sorry. I'll see you later. Thank you for stopping in. Now, card 24 we have is Revenge. Oh my gosh. Okay, so let's go back to this part. So it's like, here's the witch. They burnt her at the stake. And then this one, it's like she's coming back to seek revenge. Ah! So 24 revenge card light meaning is revenge. Coming back stronger. Hence, she shed her mortal skin and now she's like unstoppable. Fiery force. Those who doubt are on the run. I mean, yeah, I would be too if that happened and I saw her like coming back and she was like a fiery thing and I'd be like running for my life too. And then the dark reversed meaning is reoccurring troubles. I mean, obviously she came back. They burnt her because they thought she was trouble and then she came back, trouble again. And then serious problems that won't go away. Obviously, because they burnt her and she just will not die. Matt, did you ever see this deck? How many? Shadow cards versus lightness cards to this deck. Just wondering how balanced it was. Wait, what do you mean about that? Did you ever see this deck? Yeah, I'm just slightly confused about what you mean by that. Like if the deck is still in stock, do you mean? And if it goes well with the shadow. Oh, wait a minute. Okay. Sorry, I just got that. So, Matt, did you ever see this deck? How many shadow cards versus light cards to this deck? Just wondering. Oh, okay. Now I get it. Well, because every card has a light and a dark meaning, which is what I'm going through. So it's like the light is the upside version, and then when you pull the card and it's reversed, that's the dark meaning. If that makes sense. But it's like, yeah, so each card can be read positive or negatively. So I haven't really come across a card that is just negative or just positive. So the next card, number 25, is Frozen Charlottes. Now, this is where I actually got my Frozen Charlottes from. The little dolls that I have, which I think I showed them in one of my videos. If not, I will have to show them because they're really cool. And I got them on Patrick Valenza's site because he actually sells these cool little Frozen Charlottes from time to time, but they sell quickly. But so the light meaning is acceptance and a gift, a token of friendship and peace. Hence this monster dude's like, here's the gift. Go on and take it. You can have it. That sounded so creepy, guys. And then the dark meaning reversed is evil offering, a bribery. Makes sense. He's like, go on. It's like it. Go on. Take it. And then material temptation, unwanted obligation. So I think that's a she is like, I don't know if I should take it because I don't know if I'll owe you something. So as, oh, that's another thing I just thought of. It's like, here you go, you can take it. But if you take it, all things come with a price, guys. Ah! Hi, Darpan! I'm so glad you're here. So excited. Oh, yes, there's a little squeal for the day. Ah! And then here's the light cat. Oh my gosh, guys. Wait, where's the dark cat? It's like, where is he? Dark cat. Come here, Loki. Where are you, Lokes? Here you are. Look, guys, it's Loki and Thor. So, number 26 is the white cat, which light meaning represents blind trust, because the cat actually, now that I look at it, I just realized it looks blind. Making an ally of an enemy, which makes sense because in the real world, that cat wouldn't be trying to make friends with birds. He'd be trying to eat them. And then the dark meaning, oh no, the light meaning also means cooperation despite history and difference. And then the dark meaning is ignoring intuition and being oblivious to oblivious danger or a trap. So it's like that cat is pretending to be nice so that he can get the birds near them and gain their trust before he eats them for dinner. So, Darpan, since you just came in, I'm just going through the Oracle of Black Enchantment, Mildred Payne, by Patrick Valenza. And this is like such a cool deck. I love it. I'm just checking on time. I'm still good. So, card number 27 is the Drowning. It's a very Titanic moment. But that, I almost just said the Titanic card. The Drowning card, light meaning, represents cleansing your spirit and emotions, starting anew and letting go of the past. I mean, I can obviously get the cleansing the spirit because obviously holy water and a biblical moment there, but I'm trying to figure out how starting anew and letting go of your past works with this, because you can't really start anew and let go of your past if you're drowning or you're dead. Oh well. And then the dark meaning is deep emotional overwhelm. I mean, it makes sense. Obviously, they're overwhelmed because they're drowning to death. And then profoundly daunting situation. I mean, guys, come on. That looks pretty daunting to me. Card number 28 is the Farmer. Now, the farmer light meaning is hard work and practicing gratitude and doing what's necessary. Which makes sense. It's like, okay, he's like, well, I need something that will help me mow the grass. So, demon, you're going to do it whether you like it or not because it's necessary. Because I need to get this grass cut. And then the dark meaning is being ungrateful, unappreciative, exploitation, and hating one's occupation. I'm pretty sure the demon hates his occupation right now, guys. And that's the farmer card. And then number 29 here is levitation. So levitation, light meaning, is transcendent limitations. Oh, no, sorry. To transcend limitations, a miracle. They're like, oh my god, he's floating. And then hidden skills revealed and to rise above. So obviously a hidden skill, he has the power to levitate and to rise above, literally. And then the dark meaning is dark display of unexplained power. Hence, he's like levitating and they're like, oh my god, witch! And then to believable illusion over the gullible. He's probably like, they don't even know it, but there's like a string attached up here that's hoisting me up and they don't even know it. But the crowd's like, ooh, ah. Then card number 30 here, we have the Violinist. Now, the Violinist represents delightful distraction and admiration and enchanting skill. It's kind of like a siren if you look at it, because he's like playing this beautiful melody, but it's like entrancing all of them. He's putting them all under his spell. And then the dark meaning is playing with your emotions, or playing with emotion, a dark charm. Seduction and mass brainwashing. Which makes sense. Because, like, even though it's a beautiful spell, he's, like, brainwashing them to think that everything is okay. Just dandy. Hi, Lulu Dark. Exactly, the Pied Piper, Naomi. That's exactly what I think. Thank you. That's okay, Lulu. We're just going through the Oracle of Black Enchantment by Patrick Valenza. Now, this is actually really cool. I'm actually going to show these both together. So this is card number 31, and this is card number 32. So it's like, whoop. That's what it looks like. Oh, good. I'm so glad you like them, Darpan. That makes me feel so warm inside. But yeah, you'll absolutely love the prayer beads. So this is card number 31, which is Sun Dancers. Now, the light meaning of Sun Dancers is taking time of little worry and living for the moment, happiness. I mean, I'd be happy to dance out naked. And then the dark meaning is good times long gone, blissful ignorance. They don't realize they're naked. Oh, you have one coming in, Lulu? That's so exciting. You'll love this deck. It's really, really cool. And then back to 32, we have the Grave. So the Grave light meaning is hibernation, time to recharge, put in a cocoon to emerge anew. That makes sense. This card is a time of rest. And then the dark meaning is confinement, feeling trapped. Obviously, I would feel trapped if I was in a coffin, like 6 feet under. Hey, Xanthia! And then Oh, right. And then another meaning of the dark meaning is wishing for something that can't be. He's like chilling under here, wishing that he could be back up in the surface so he could go dancing with the naked ladies. Oh, that's female. Is that a female? Oh, it's a female skeleton. She wishes that she was up on the surface dancing with her sisters, but that cannot be because she is 6 feet under. Yes, Hexen, it's a continuation of the previous card. He actually does that with a couple of the cards in here. Like, for example, the one that we saw earlier with the witch that was about to be burnt at the stake, and then the next card was her already burnt, and she's coming back, rising up out of the ashes. Hi, Ashley! So, Xanthea and Ashley were just going through the Mildred Payne Oracle of Black Enchantment. And this is the actual card size. And they're different from standard decks because most of the decks are this way. But these ones are read this way. So card number 3. Oh, I just realized that, Jen. That is kind of sad. They're all like dancing on her grave. She's like, damn girls, I can hear your footsteps up there. Way to rub it in. So number 3, oh, not 3, 33 here we have consolation. So the light meaning is, hold on, I can't even read my handwriting. Oh, recognizing your beauty and embracing who you are. Hence, she's feeling, oh, I'm not beautiful. And they're all like, ew, she isn't, she's like ugly. But she's like, oh, don't listen to them. You are beautiful in your own way. It's like accepting your inner beauty, realizing that the beauty comes from the inside, it's not always the outside. And then the dark meaning is rejection, being ostracized, feeling of unworthiness, lack of ability, and low self-esteem, which is very sad because, like, that's what you'd feel if you felt like you didn't fit in with the rest of the crowd. Oh, right, Xanthea. I hate it when it does that. You, like, type a few things, and then you go back to type, and that's like, you need to take a break. You take, like, 1 second, you're like, okay, retype. But at least that's a good thing. At least it doesn't put you on timeout for, like, 50 years. So this is card number 43. 34. And this is the Falling Woman. Now, the Falling Woman, light, represents letting go and trusting. Accept what you can't control. Like, for example, when you just fallen out a window, you can't really, you have to kind of accept that you're gonna go splat. As dark as that sounds. And then the dark meaning is helplessness, insecurity, anxiety. I'd have high anxiety too if I was falling out of a window to my impending doom, and I would feel helpless. And then losing control, succumbing to your fate. That's so sad. She has to accept it. Unless she's magical. Unless she's like Dumbledore and she goes like, oh, what's that spell? I forget the spell where it keeps you from going splat on the ground. It's like, you remember when you fall and then they're like, oh, blah, 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 and they're like, doing, like right above the ground. But yes, that does remind me of the Tower card. Oh, like I said earlier, sorry, I didn't mean to scare all of you if I just did. But, so this was card number 34. But guess what? You think she fell to her death? You were wrong. She was saved. So card 35 is salvation. The light meaning is salvation, rescue, divine intervention, having a strong support system. So it's like, even when you're down. Oh, which brings me to this saying that I have from Avatar the Last. Well, actually, it's not even from that. It's from The Legend of Korra that I want to get tattooed eventually. It's when we hit our lowest point, we are open to the greatest change. And with that, you can then seek the help of others to help lift you up. Because you've already been at your lowest point. There's nowhere else to go but up. And always rely on those that can help you. Oh, that was the light meaning. So then the dark meaning is saving something better forgotten. So is that saying that she was best forgotten and they should have just let her go splat? And then elevating misguided ideas. Yes, exactly, Jen. Heads with wings caught her. And then card number 36. Oh, what made you tear up, Hexen? Oh, what did I miss? Did someone say something? I'm gonna have to look that up later. But card number 36 is the Serpent. The light meaning is leader recognizes power that comes from others and aggressively strong organization. Oh, you're talking about that scene, right? Oh my god, it was. I like cried. I was like, ah. And then the dark meaning is selfish aggression, material gain, exploitation, dictator. Which kind of makes sense. It's like the boss and the colleagues. You're both connected. You need to help each other out. It's not one or the other. You have to work together. I do too, Hexen. You're such a cool person. And I'm so glad I met all of you guys. Like, I absolutely love our community. And I'm so excited for May, Jen. Oh, I cannot wait until May. So card 37, we have, sorry. It's such a, like a bipolar moment where I'm like, ah! And they go, okay, guys, next we have the Sleeping Demon. This card actually reminds me of the Magician card. Now, the Sleeping Demon, light meaning, represents physical and mental recovery, hence taking time to recuperate, take a nap if you need to, and a well-deserved rest, which is exactly what he's doing. And then the dark meaning is lazy procrastination, not taking work seriously. And that is card number 37. Card number 38, which reminds me of the other card with the woman that was cutting down the plants. These kind of seem like the same plants, except without the skulls. But this is called Deathbed. And the light meaning is legacy lives on, everlasting gifts, enduring love. And then the dark meaning is missed rewards, not realizing what you once had. I'm kind of trying to struggle how that connects to this card. Do you guys have any ideas of what you think with that card? Or how do you see that? Exactly, yep. I see more of regeneration. To me, it's kind of like the previous card with needing to take rest. Exactly, Hexen. She's like the part of the earth itself. She's Mother Earth, guys. Yes, being rooted, Hexen. This is card number 36, which is hallucination. Which kind of makes sense because he's like being whisked away because he's like, I see you, but he's like, aha, but they don't see me. So hallucination light meaning is recognize what others refuse to see and in being in search of the truth. And the dark meaning is not being taken seriously, frustration or pressure to conform. It's like he has a special gift to see that, but they're like, we're going to put you away because you have this weird gift that we don't understand and you need to act normal or you're going to be labeled crazy. Exactly, Hexen, hidden truths. Revealing what isn't there. Or revealing the truth. Which I think I just said. Oh yeah, in search of the truth, that was one of them. Now card number 40 is on the next page. Hold on one second, guys. So card number... Oh, the page keeps wanting to flip. There we go. So card number 40 is the outing. Oh, they're going on a double date. Well, not really double date. It's more like a 1 with a 3 date. But the light meaning is making best of harmful situation, sense of humor, and flirtation. I'm not really sure. Like, yeah, that's so flirting when you're like yanking on a woman's head. But, the outing, making best of harmful situation. Devil is a playa, exactly. And then the dark meaning is a bully, a prankster, and trying to impress others. He's like, look, guys, what I can do. Yanks on her hair. Exactly, he's cheating on all 3. They don't seem to mind, though. It is. Now, I like this card. This is card number 41, the tree. Now, the tree's light meaning, standing in a crowd, wisdom, flourishing old soul. Because he's the oldest tree there. He's wise. And standing in a crowd because he's amongst all the other trees. Oh, I just went like this thinking you could see my finger in the back of the card. And then the dark meaning is jealousy, envy, greatness amongst mediocrity. He's all alone because all the other trees behind him are all jealous because he's old and wise. Yay, I'm glad you got... Yes, the Green Man! I still have to figure out what the Green Man is, though. But I'm glad you guys are liking this deck so far. Card number 42 is the Pact. Oh, interesting. I'm not really sure what that business is right there. Oh, I have an idea. But the light meaning is mutual understanding, a truce. It's kind of like when an old couple bicker and they're like, okay, let's not fight anymore. Let's come to a mutual agreement. Let's compromise. That's also what I get from this card. Beneficial union. And then the dark meaning is a dark deal, which makes sense. Treacherous collaboration and unbreakable commitment later to regret. The dark deed. No, it's like when Severus had to make the unbreakable vow to protect Draco. Exactly. It's like, here's Snape, and then here's Bellatrix. She's like, with her wand out. Oh, you have this deck too, Xanthia? Oh, yeah, of course you have. I've seen you post it. Card number 34, we have Twilight Riders. I absolutely love this card. Ugh, what I don't love is the pages won't stay down. So the Twilight Riders, light meaning, is excursion, joining like-minded folks, and a common goal. And then the reversed dark meaning is enemies assembling, malevolence intensifying. Into the night we fly! As, what's her name flies off into the night on top of a vacuum. Remember that, guys, from Hocus Pocus? Broom ho! Ugh! Card number 44. Oh, guys, this is the image I was talking about earlier. That's on the gravestones of the grave that is near Patrick Valenza's house. That's where he got the inspiration from for that. And excuse me, guys. Wow, I tried to breathe and swallowed saliva. Ooh, that was nasty. Card 44 is Nightmares. The light meaning is staying one pace away from disaster. Hence, that's the disaster, and they're trying to escape. I just noticed that. Oh, fire coming out of its butt. And then it also means lead over worries. Oh, having a lead over worries and anxiety. Like, this is all your anxieties, and you're trying to leave them behind. You're not trying to be stressed out. And then the dark meaning is dark fears and a need to run away, along with untamed worries. Hi, Kendra. I know, do not inhale spit. And then card 45 is the Seance. Oh, look, that's me in the center. So the Seance, light meaning, is combining energies for a greater purpose. Hence, holding of the hands. They're combining all their energies to bring about the spirit. And then being open-minded. Now, it's interesting because someone said that this person in the center is actually a spirit that they didn't realize. Hence, the dark meaning, spirit connection. They're connecting with a spirit that's been summoned. And intervention, an opened portal best remained closed. Hence, they summoned her, and they shouldn't have, and they're going to regret it later on. Number 46, we have the Fish Thief. Oh, damn, the mermaids are like, don't steal our friend! Oh my god, it's like Ariel, don't steal, not Guppy, what was his name? I can't believe it. I haven't seen The Little Mermaid in 100 years, so I forget what her friend's name was. Flounder. Flounder? Was it Flounder? I think so. You're probably right. It makes sense because that's what kind of fish he is. Number 46 is the fish. Oh, I already said that. So the light meaning is preventing a bad event. Hence, they're like, don't you dare steal him from us. And catching someone in the act. Hence, they caught him in the act of trying to steal a friend. Then the dark meaning is waiting too long to prevent a problem. Hence, they were like, why did we take so long to realize that he was in the ocean trying to steal our fish? And then getting caught and embarrassment. He was just embarrassed because he's like, oh, come on, guys, I just want him for dinner. Ariel is Yamia. Her father, Triton, is Olokun. Oh, hi, Peekaboo. Oh, at least you were able to stop in for a minute. We're just going over the Oracle of Black Enchantment cards. So number 47 is Glamour. So the Glamour light meaning is vision and struggle to meet the best version of yourself. Which makes sense. The corpse is like, that's a better version of me, but how do I obtain it? How do I get there? And then the dark meaning is delusion, self-denial, false reality, which makes sense. The false reality, the delusion thinking that this corpse is still alive and beautiful, and twisted perception. Oh, there's Loki again. Loki likes to appear in all the cards. Bring that closer. Yes, exactly, Hexen. When they cast the glamour spell, and they're like, and her hair turns a different color. Card number 48 is the Flying Queen. The light meaning is courage to change, growth mindset, and forward momentum. Hi, Monica. Welcome. And then the dark meaning is inevitability to escape a situation. Oh, inability. Wow. Inability to escape a situation. A retreat and fear of venturing into the unknown. I mean, guys, if I looked like that, I'd probably be afraid to venture into the unknown, too. Ooh. Oh, my foot's falling asleep again, guys. Hold on. Ugh. Almost done. A few more cards to go. Now, card number 49 is The Ordeal. The light meaning is to go through darkness to reveal the light. Hence, she is blindfolded, leading blind faith. Blind faith in own abilities. Because if you notice, she's like casting a spell of protection around her so that the dark won't get to her. Wait, where are all the boobies? Those are eyes, Jen. Those are eyeballs. Exactly, Naomi. Using your sense. The power of sense. The dark mean is consumed by darkness, faithless, needing approval, and cowardice. So obviously it's the opposite of this. So instead of having blind faith and being able to compel away the darkness, you're accepting the darkness in. Exactly. In need of trust. Not believing in yourself. Oh, wait, what, the previous card? Oh, yeah. Wait, she didn't have a lot. There were only 2. Ba-boom, ba-boom. They're just placed a little weirdly. Card number 50 is... Reincarnation. Now this reminds me of The Legend of Korra, when she summons Aang, and then all of a sudden behind him are... Huh? I'm gonna cover it. So, this card... I'm just gonna cover my whole face, guys. Anyways, reincarnation. So, the light meaning is begin anew, continuous ideas, a flow, improving from past mistakes. Exactly, past lives. And then the dark meaning is the perpetual cycle of mistakes. Over and over and over and over. Oh, okay, Jen. Phew. I was like, geez. And then things that are beyond your control. Karma, exactly. Card number 51 is the Balefire. The light meaning is purification, rite of passage, passion, tradition, celebration, or the dark baptism, guys. And then the dark meaning is being wild, obscene behavior, and failing to uphold long-standing tradition. Maybe sacrifice? Well, yeah, because they're sacrificing themselves to leap over the fire. Right? Booby lady, booby lady, booby lady. Yes, exactly, the dark baptism, guys. And then the final card. Oh, you thought that had a lot of boobies. Bam. Look at her. Oh. Wow. Boobies. Interesting. So this is card number 50. Hold on. I just completely lost all my place. 52. The Witch's Sabbath. Or Sabbath. Did I just say that wrong? I think I did. Well, actually, in the thing, it says Sabbath, but I think it's Sabbath. But, so the light meaning is celebration, reunion, pinnacle event, or crowning achievement. Just like with this guy. A toast because we just achieved what we were trying to do. You have been written into the Book of the Beast. Congrats! You are saved! And then the dark meaning is a dangerous ritual. Debauchery and regarding all inhibition. I mean, clearly, because with that, what's going on, and over there, and the business right there, and oh, look, a creepy demon dog. I didn't even notice him earlier. Yeah, she does. She has 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I just realized that right there. Yes, it is, Hexen. Actually, no, that's what I thought at first, Hexen. I thought she was eating him, but she's kissing his butt. Still, it's like, it's interesting. But yeah, guys, that was the review and walkthrough of the Oracle of Black Enchantment. And I absolutely love these cards. They're massive. Together, they're hard to shuffle like a regular deck because my hands are tiny and I can't actually like shuffle when they're this big. But, sorry, I know you guys can see my forehead. This is an awesome deck. It reads really well with Mildred Payne Oracle or Secret Pocket Oracle that you can combine. And the card stock is actually really thick. It's quite a thick card. That's fun. Wave. But, oh, I love that sound. Don't you guys love that sound? But this is a sturdy card. And it's a sturdy deck. With a sturdy box. But it's definitely a very, very interesting deck. Definitely one you guys should go buy. So I will... Oh, you asked a question, Naomi? Hold on. Okay. Now she has more boobies. I'm seeing a lot of boobies. Sacrifice. Oh. Has Patrick said why most don't have arms? Why most don't have... Like, why people don't have arms? I think it kind of goes with the theme, maybe, of the Frozen Charlottes. Oh, yeah, because I just realized they don't have arms. We actually should ask Patrick that. I should ask him that, because I never noticed that. Though I did notice with a lot of his Frozen Charlottes that he sells, a lot of them will have, like, missing limbs. Which I think is kind of cool, because when I use... Actually, I'm trying to think of what missing limbs would represent. A sense of not feeling whole, maybe. I don't know. I'm gonna have to actually. I'm gonna ask Patrick why most of the cards, the characters didn't have limbs. I don't think I will be pulling out for clients either. Yeah, this is kind of a deck I like to read myself because it's very explicit. Creative, but naughty. Well, before I go, guys, do you guys have any other questions for me? And I will also post the link down below once this loads so you guys can go check out the Deviant Moon website. But then again, I think most of you know about Deviant Moon website. And definitely check out some of his other cool decks because he has tons of other cool ones, like the Trionfi della Luna. He has the cabinet cards, which I forgot what they're called, which actually I should do a review on them. I'm still trying to figure out if you can use them as a deck. Matt, have you ever read with it? How does it read? I think it actually reads really well. I did a couple readings on my manager. One time. Well, actually, it's a hit or a miss, honestly, because there were some times when I would read it, and I even tried reading for Dave, and some of the readings weren't successful. Like, oh, well, actually, there was this one time when I tried reading with Darko, and I was like, did that answer your question? He was like, no, not really. I'm like, well, what was your question? He was like, well, it wasn't really a question. It was more of a thought. I'm like, that doesn't help. You didn't ask anything. You just thought something. But, yeah, I've gotten mixed reviews with this card and trying to read it. But I still love it for its imagery and the meanings. But I'd still buy it. Oh, hi, Butterfly. You just came in to the end. That's okay, though. I'm glad that you're still able to stop by. let's say 5, so like 2 hours. Oh, so wait, Jen, you're going live in 5, 6, 7. Oh, so then it. Okay, so 7 o'clock your time, Jen. Well, whatever. I will pop in if I can. Hopefully it'll be slow again, so I'll be able to pop in for your live, Jen. I might go live in a few, thinking about talking about my grimoire. Yes! Oh, wait, what time is it? It's 3. Ugh. Hexen, you have to go on live now. I'm, like, getting ready for work, and then I have to go in. But I'll have to, like, catch it later, though. But, oh, yes, okay. Oh, 5, okay. Hopefully I don't have anyone. I'll probably still will be able to use to stop in, Jen. And hopefully I'll be able to catch you, Hexen, if you do. I have the paradoxical, not used it, though. Me too. Naomi, I have the paradoxical English version. Well, actually, I think that's the only version that is paradoxical, right? Is the English version. I haven't used it yet because it's just so beautiful, and I, like, don't even want to take it out of its box. That's how beautiful it is. But I did take it out because I actually switched out the death card to the original one, because I received the original death card with that deck. So I actually swapped it out because I thought it was really pretty. But, yep. So what's next? So I'm going to be posting up this. Well, obviously, because this goes up right after I'm done filming. And then I'm going to post up the Mildred Payne, or the Mildred series part 1, that is a comparison of the first edition Secret Pocket Oracle with the Paradoxical Seance edition. And then I do a walkthrough and what each card means, as well as that. And then I think what I'm going to do next is either a video on how to make Peace Water and War Water. Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, with my prayer beads, it's not really that amazing to film when I use them. I literally just have them in my hand, and I just think of my intent or a ritual, or I'll just kind of set it around whatever it is I'm blessing. Oh, actually, yeah, because that's how I use my prayer beads sometimes, is I'll use them as, like, comfort, or I'll use them to bless or consecrate something. So I'll literally take, like, the thing and wrap it around. But yeah, I can, actually, what you guys can do is comment down below after this of what you guys want to see next that's hoodoo related or voodoo or anything. So I can start filming some cool things. Well, not that everything I've been filming isn't cool. That sounded so vain. But yep, I will let you guys know. Oh, yes, actually, yes. That's what I'm going to be doing, sorry, is how I make my clay doll, because I'm going to be making an Elegua doll, because I just got the clay from Michael's, and then I'm going to do a piece on how to make War Water and Peace Water and what they're used for, and then I'll kind of branch off from there. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you all later in my next live. What do you think of the movie Skeleton Key? Oh my god! Butterfly, I absolutely love the Skeleton Key. I watch that every year for Halloween and then in between. It's a really good movie, though. I loved that movie with Kate Hudson. Such a great actress. But yep, hope you guys enjoyed this. Make sure to hit the like button, and if you haven't subscribed, subscribe. And I will see you all later. Thank you so much, everybody. Have a good afternoon. Bye.